Wow! I don't know, had to mix it up a bit. Hi, welcome. Today we're gonna play more Knights of the Old Knights and video games. I'm a little out of it. Can you tell? It's fine. We'll be good. I'm just tired. Teensy bit. But I do want to stream and I do want to play this game. So that's what we're gonna do. What if you went to a bar and met a woman and had sex with her, but right afterwards she took a big old flesh mask off and she was just another woman entirely? I mean, I don't know, this sounds like it's a plot to an actual movie. What if what if you're having sex with a girl and halfway through she just takes a mask off to reveal she's Mario? Even better. Plow harder. Nice shirt. Thanks. Fun fact. I was actually gonna wear this yesterday. I was going through my closet and, before the stream, and I was like, what do I want to wear for the stream? I usually do not deliberately do this, but for some reason I did the other day. And I was gonna grab the tool shirt and opted for the polo shirt, but as I passed over the tool shirt, I realized I had a dream that I didn't remember. Because as I was passing over the tool shirt, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wear that on Friday at the concert. For a split second, that thought crossed my mind and I realized, hold on, I had a dream last night where the only detail I remembered was that me and my pals had a Tool concert in the near future. But for a split second, I was like, that was real. That happened. Which is great because before this, I had no recollection of the stream. But a split second, I was like, no, I'm gonna wear the Tool shirt at the concert on Friday. Quarantine is breaking me. Another one. Yeah, number 3! Today picked up my cap and shit. Concert, if only. God, I wish. No, we gotta see Pussifer now to complete the Trinity. Oh wait, you weren't at a Perfect Circle concert. So we gotta see a Perfect Circle again. And Pussifer, and then you will have completed the Trinity. Has anything remotely resembling that ever happened to you? Where like, for a split second you're like, that dream I had, 100% real. That is in my memory. I'm moving my fan. Pussifer's gonna have a world tour 2021, so yeah. If quarantine's over by then. Okay, I have the game open already, so I might as well swap it over. Video games. Go ahead and unmute that. There's no audio right now, so whatever. Video. Game. Let me know as usual if audio is broken or not. I don't think it is. We are back on the Ebon Hawk. Alright, cool. So what was the last thing I did? Hopefully they come to Austin after my birthday so I can drink Maynard wine and watch the show. That'd be fun. I woke up pissed at somebody, don't remember who, maybe Christina, over something they did in a dream. That's fair. That's close enough. I've definitely read people, like, having a dream and then, like, their thoughts about that dream carrying over into the real world. But it's never happened to me. I've never been, like, briefly convinced that what happened in a dream happened. For a second, for a second, it was 100% reality for me that I was going to go to a Tool concert the next day. During quarantine. Caught myself when I saw them IRL before I went off on them and remembered it was a dream. I think you've told me about this. Go to sleep, wake up, go to school, wake up, have to go to school again. Yeah? Yeah. When will it end? Okay, so I walked back to the ship after last stream. I was on Tatooine. I have since flown to somewhere. I think I flew to Korriban to turn something in. To go report to wait, is that not actually a Hold on. Thought it was. Am I supposed to go back to, Lurs? I actually don't think I am. I don't know why I'm on Korriban. I had a purpose behind this. But it's gone. I also didn't look up where I need to trigger, Juhani's quest, so. Go to sleep, wake up, take a shit, go to sleep, wake up, take a shit. So I guess I'm on Korriban. While I'm here, you know what? Before we start the game, let's find out Juhani's quest triggers. Golly, Wally, Williker, Jilliker. Oh, so, when you return to the Ebon Hawk or disembark on Kashyyyk, Manon, or Korriban with Juhani in your party, you will be attacked. So, I went to the one planet where this couldn't happen. Wake up, take a shit, get out of bed. Thank you. So, you know what? Being here is fine, actually. But first we're gonna talk to Jolie. I'm pretty sure he has more.
Got something on your mind, dude?
How is audio? Are the voices loud enough? What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women too, to be fair.
Thank you! There are no non-binary Sith. You must know more than that.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich also.
Jolie.
But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
Jolie. You're being elusive on purpose.
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
You did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the years of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that.
Excuse me?
Yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago.
40 years ago
Been that
now.
long?
Are these Sith the same as the ones who followed me? Are these the same Sith we're fighting now? Who is this Exar Kun? Yeah, are they the same as Revan's initial, like, big, yeah, Sith?
No, of course not. The Sith have come and gone for ages. They were not called the Sith many
More
thousands of
female
years ago,
fascists.
perhaps. But the dark side was always present, without a doubt. Oh, sure, occasionally the light side comes close to vanquishing the dark, but the dark always returns. The fact that Exar Kun was defeated didn't mean the Sith would never return, as they obviously have now. Everyone knows that.
When did I say that, youngster? Just now. Oh yeah, that's right. Who is this Exar Kun?
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Sounds wonderful. Sort of like Revan. I mean me. I assume he was killed.
Better to say he was defeated, but essentially yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
He's the same Sith we're fighting now. I basically already asked this.
No, of course. Oh, to that...
Yep, okay. What happened during the war with Exar Kun then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did.
Well, you had your problems with the Order.
Pupil against
Maybe
the
they
master.
channeled them
We fought
differently.
ourselves.
That must have been difficult. So there was a epic Jedi Civil War moment. I guess that's sort of what's happening now with all the Dark Jedi, working with the Sith. That must have been difficult. You exterminated all the traitors, right? Golly gee. This isn't gonna be more sad moaning, isn't it? Is it? That must have been difficult.
Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? Puh, I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago.
I'm just
Ask me
great
about the
at
war some other time.
dredging
Just
up these
not
awful
now.
memories.
I would prefer to be by myself for now.
Alright. We're at that point. I've dredged up so much of these, like, sorry, I need time to be alone. How about Canderous?
Yeah, what do you want?
Is your time to be alone over? No.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Let's leave the ship. Because I don't need to be anywhere specific for this quest. And looking at my quest log, there doesn't seem to be anything that I need to be in a specific spot for. I think all I have left is companion quests. Am I wrong? Doesn't look like it. All right. Keep moving forward. Oh, this is where we met him first. He, doesn't seem to be here right now. So you know what, while we're here, let's go ahead and talk to Lurs. Is Lurs his name? I don't remember. Gives me something to do besides, fly to and from planets over and over, hoping to trigger this quest. Because that seems to be the stage we're at now. You can tell how close we... Cantina sign. The drunk side. Good! Lurs is gone.
One of my friends in Zerka said they've been driven off Edean by those Wookiee creatures. Barbaric beasts.
Good. I hope he's dead. There's nothing here. Okay, I don't think there's... I can't even, like, go back to the guy and be like, hey, I did the thing for you. Which makes sense. The quest is finished. I just didn't expect him to be completely gone. So we are now at the point where I'm just hoping to God that I get attacked any second. Which seemingly will not be happening here. Okay, let's fly to Kashyyyk. Let's just check up on Kashyyyk. Why not? Yep. We're in the home stretch, all right. Thomas, can you think of anything I haven't done that I should? Just like in general. These coordinates point to a small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. Wait, when did that enter my coordinates? I haven't been to Yavin, have I? I'm gonna go to Kashyyyk hoping to trigger this, but when did Yavin show up? Am I forgetting something? Oh, good. Besides Juhani moment? Yeah. Juhani moment and Canderous talking about sad moment. Oh shit, you haven't done Yavin. I didn't know there was Yavin! When does that appear? Did this come up in like a quest? Someone mentioned it and it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Yavin. Cause that is completely unexpected. Travel to it 3 times now to get all the content. That's always been there? How did I miss that? Alright, that's all. Tatooine, Kashyyyk moment. Let me just make sure I'm right about this. I can't believe there was a whole ass planet on my thing that I didn't ever notice. How long will that take? Will that take more than one stream? I assume it's not as much content as the main quest planets. I'm itchy everywhere. This is fine. Welcome to Kashyyyk again. Where we will not get attacked. Hey fellas. How's the Zerkaless life going? It's way shorter than the other planets. Okay, that makes sense. It was initially added as Xbox DLC. Okay. Interesting. If that tells you anything. Neat! That's wild that I just forgot. If I were smart and knew it was there and knew anything about pacing in advance, then I probably would have, like, gone to it between each main quest planet. H. Hi, Jake. Welcome. Fun fact, I sneezed today and my arms started hurting. Also, Zor's kind of glitchy, so you might just want to do Yavin. Kind of glitchy in that, like, it's just inconsistent when it shows up. Or is there a chance it won't show up? Heart attack. Sheer heart attack. That's a Queen song I've heard once. I think. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just go to Yavin. These coordinates point to a small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. Where'd I get these coordinates? I don't know. Okay, this is me leaving Kashyyyk. Glitchy as in it doesn't show up a lot of the time. Okay, fair. Another one! Oh, I got that one before it even fired. And I think that was the sound of getting another one. Okay, that one's down. This one's going way better than usual. Sometimes you have to walk around the Ebon Hawk to get him to spawn. Like, physically around the ship, along the outside. I think that one dove under me, shooting at me. That's not super effective, buddy. There he goes. What's up, lads? A lot of nothing. I don't know what to do with myself now that school's done. I ended up unintentionally rewatching The Last Jedi today. Because Cade played it. Okay, you can't see this cutscene, but we're pulling into Yavin. Physically around the ship on the outside. Now watch new media like Breaking Bad. I'm still in the middle of Clone Wars. I also, these past 2 days, I haven't wanted to do anything. I've just been vibing. Okay, we are here now. New planet that I didn't know existed until this very stream. Things are better at work, actually finding avenues to make money. That's good. I went to 7 a.m. after spending actually all night working on my essay. Do you feel all right about it, at least? Oh yeah, Cam, you don't know this, but... Oh boy. I assume Zor's not gonna show up on Yavin. I'll take her just in case. Oh. Okay. We are just in a base access panel. This is going to be barren. No one will be here. Feel good, I guess, better than when I first started writing it. Nah, all you can really ask for. Access panel. Access panel. Walking through doors. The planet. Oh. Eh? Eh? Who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. I don't know what you're talking about. Open this door. I am your friend. Open this door or I'll blow my way in. Yes, I'm new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, and you're not one of Davik's. Who are you? What do you want? I work for the Republic. I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. I'm the Dark Lord, and I'm very displeased with you. I assume he's a criminal. I mean, none of these are... I do work for Davik. Should I just be honest? I ran an eBay store where I resold scrap from my dad's large suppliers. My dad decided to use my eBay account to sell other stuff, which is worth way more money, so eBay just decided my account was a fraud and shut it all down. Good! Great! Can't appeal without documents that show my eBay store is a registered business, which it is not. Yeah, just because eBay didn't like what I uploaded to sell. That's awful and annoying. And I assume there are roadblocks to just making another account. That's awful. So I'm out of my primary income source. I hate that. Yeah, it's linked to your bank, so yeah. I'm sorry, that's fucking annoying. You did say you're actually finding avenues, though. I suppose that was in reference to that. Yes, I work for, I work for Davik. Ha! Davik went down with Terrace when the Sith when the Sith destroyed it. That much I've learned from the local exchange. So who are you? Alright. I'm your friend. I work for the Republic. Republic, eh? The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. Don't see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Trandoshans and smugglers, what are you talking about? Yeah, what is this place for? They come by here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know. But Trandoshan lizard speak is kind of hard to follow, and they have pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers aren't much better either. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through this door, so if you'll just hold on a minute, I'll open this damn thing up and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. Thing keeps jamming. There we go. Ichuta! Hey buddy, Suvam Tan. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war at any rate. What brings you here? Assume you can't appeal it or anything. Apparently not without documents. Trying to defeat Darth Malak. I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. I seek the pieces of a map to a Star Forge. That's technically a lie now because I have completed said map. I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it. I am a Jedi! I am! They've sent me to stop Dark Malak. Dark Vader. I'm their only hope. They sent me to stop Darth Malak. Darth Malak? Never heard of him. Or is he that new Sith Lord who's giving the Republic such a hard time now? Haven't been keeping up on recent news. He's the Dark Lord of the Sith. He's my former student. Just bring that up. He's beating the Republic pretty badly. Why don't you know these things? Well, you see, I'm kind of out of touch with the rest of the galaxy. I haven't left this system in almost 50 years, and this station in the last 5, so... Hey, it's not a bad way to live. I have all the gadgets I need to tinker with, and the smugglers and Trandoshans bring me food and interesting pieces of equipment. Social distancing before it was cool. Funny. Good news is I'm making graphics design stuff for my dad's employees who are starting their own businesses in the warehouse. Oh, neat. Okay. I'm getting lots of graphic design experience, and they all have people they want me to do promotional photos for and stuff. So the good news is, even though it's less money, I was accidentally forced into doing what I want to do with my life anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's unintentionally right up your alley. Yeah, that was really just a yesterday and today development. Neat. That's good to hear. That is definitely something. Cameron has nothing to offer, so he just says, that's good 50,000 times. Who are the Trandoshans? The Bosk species. Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Now, sort of like Rhodians. Why are they here? They found me here a couple years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I'd give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they'd keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far, for years really. With Davik gone, they've been getting ideas though. Anything else you want to know? You don't happen to play Pazak. I'm not asking him that. I'd like to ask a few questions. I'm just curious about your situation here. Well, what do you want to know? Wasn't there a place to ask about the smugglers? Okay. How did you know Davik? Do you know anything about... Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's not at all what I expected. Frankly, I'll miss the eBay paychecks, but like, I get to make flyers in Photoshop for money? Bruh. See, that's why eBay fucking you over is actually a good thing. It's not even work for me, and it literally helps me build my portfolio anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about this system. Well, this gas giant here is Yavin, and it's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only really interesting one is Yavin 4, though, and it's been pretty much picked clean. What was on Yavin 4? What will be on Yavin 4? In 4,000 years. When Exar Kun started the Great Sith War 50 years ago, he used Yavin 4 as a base, building a lot of his Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed the surface of the planet, destroying pretty much everything. The Republic did it this time. Pretty much everything? Well, you could still find a few things here and there on the surface, some buried from the bombardment, some that look much, much older. Been there a bunch of times and found pretty much all there was to find. Took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them up and working, or improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested. Maybe purchase? What do you have? Give them to me! What do you have? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff the Trandoshans and smugglers have brought for me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap, though. They pay a lot for what I can make, and anything I sell to you, I can't exactly sell to them, now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. This DLC is literally just a shop. What is it with RPGs trying to shoehorn in card games for in their fucking game? I don't know. How many do that? There's Caravan. There's Pazak. What's like the codifier of that? What started this trend? I know there's Gwent in The Witcher, but people like Gwent enough that it got its own card game. I'm gonna spend the next month or two just building my portfolio through close connections, then hopefully by the end of summer, launch a more professional brand. Does Far Cry 3 have a card game in it? Walked right into an infection cloud after walking out of a building that made me exclaim, "Oh!" Glad you're playing that during this. Oh wait, you mean real life card games. I thought you meant like a poker mini game. No, I think that counts. That counts. Like this adds a Pazak game. That you can play a card game called Pazak in this. Me when eBay fucks me over because the pores are becoming too successful. I don't... That's one way to look at it. There's all this stuff that I won't buy because I don't have credits for it. Why is this 10,000? What is special about this? Dex bonus 5, defense bonus 6. Okay, this has a lot of stat bonuses actually. That's not bad. I'm not gonna buy anything here. Doesn't everyone love Pazak? The thing I tried to play once and got bored of instantly? Or more got overwhelmed with? More questions. Tell me about this system. I already asked him that. Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been in the system for over 50 years before the station was even built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. It's expensive because he can't exactly sell it to them now, can he? You fucking listen to the cutscene, nerd. Shut up! Everything is... Okay, all the equipment in every shop is like super expensive to the point where you could buy like one piece of equipment and nothing else in most of the shops. That's the thing. Why'd you come here? This station's an old Republic supply depot from when they were fighting Exar Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface, though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in, use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out alright. And it's close to Yavin 4, where I got most of my parts. Nobody comes here except the smugglers and Trandoshans, so I get left alone the way I like it. Who are the smugglers? Rhodians, Aqualish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work in an organization called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling I can't speak! Smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. They found my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring and pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. And that's all the only way you hear about anything that happens. Brew, I think I'm gonna go shower. Let me know when you're close to done streaming. I'll pick up where you left off. Okay, will do. Bye, Jake. Aqualish are the walrus-looking fuckers. Do you know anything about ancient star maps? Never heard of them or it. There were plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. If that's all you're interested in, you'll probably want to try another system. How do you know Davik? He used to come here every once in a while to trade. He worked for the Exchange, big-time smugglers. The Trandoshans didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. But now that he's gone, things are a bit more uncertain. Okay, no more questions. Sure. Well, suit yourself. I'll probably be here if you get back. Ha! Can I keep walking forward? He's got Gizka. So what do I do here? Okay, I can break into this. I can break into that. This just shows me the planet. Candorus! Neverwinter Nights is the same way. There's always really high quality equipment being sold, but it's super expensive. For reference, I had about 100,000 gold by the end of the main campaign, and most of the good stuff you can get at the beginning sells for 20,000. Dear God. Is that just how BioWare be? You have to really pick and choose the equipment? Access denied. Next visit, probably. Am I at the point where I need to leave the place? Open the... Access denied. Okay, that's what I thought, but... This is just a corridor with 2 doors. Thomas, should I leave and come back now? Is that what we're on? Does he have any more dialogue? So you can always just find equipment. Yeah, that's... I don't think... I think I've bought, like, 1 piece of equipment, and I don't even remember what it was. So it's not, like, necessary, but... It's there. Leave and come back now. Okay, neat. You should really come back. You should really come back. The things that happen unlock much better equipment. Oh, I'm definitely like doing it just for content's sake. Of course, I did the whole Geno Haradan quest, and did I need to fly away and come back, or can I just walk through? By much better equipment, I mean what are basically the game's ultimate weapons aside from the Geno Haradan goodies. Okay, neat. That's more so gear, yeah. Hi! That's not good enough, Suvam. We know you have more, and we want it now. What? You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The Exchange won't stand for it. I am altering the deal. The Exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Suvam. Who's that? A stranger. You haven't been telling us everything, now have you, Suvam? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear everything through you. What's going on here? I think you guys better leave. If you're gonna blast him, at least cut me in on something. What's going on here? They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think that just because the Exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me. We are renegotiating our contract, Suvam. I think you guys better leave. I think you guys need to go. Or what? You'll force us? Literally. Dead or alive, you're leaving. That's it, now you die. Or I will ask you again, very politely. Leave now. We leave now. But we have not forgotten you, Suvam. Thank you for helping, but I really don't think you should have provoked them like that. They can be impulsive sometimes. Still, at least I ended up all in one piece, right? What do you want? A few questions. Can I ask more about those? I guess not. Okay. Well, maybe who are the Trandoshans will change. Okay, I guess not. Either of these doors open now? I assume not. Yeah, okay. Keep going. I am kind of marginally salty at the fact that I didn't know this existed until now, just because like now it's super unrealistic that like, oh, I walk out and then I walk back in just to re-trigger the thing and just to trigger the next event. So like within the game, the events that like it just didn't make sense. Like the Trandoshans just happened to show up at the same time as me. Or well, I mean that would have happened anyway, but you get what I'm saying. It just feels weird. I should have at least had like conversations with Jolie, just to space out the time a little more. Oh, you're back. I was just taking a look at a few new things I thought you might like, and I... What? Hi, hello. Hi, everyone. You, how did you get in here? We have our ways, Rhodian. Just because you didn't hear us dock doesn't mean we can't. And your own stealth units have proven most effective. What do you want? Get away from Suvan. Haven't I told you guys to just get lost already? Leave now. What do you want? We're here to teach you a lesson, Suvam, as well, and you as well, human. Unfortunately, you won't live to correct your mistakes. Oh, that happened quickly. One by one, as usual.
What?
Oh, someone did a big bomb moment.
That'll show you.
How many of these are there? Oh, Jason went down, like, instantly.
Yeah?
Okay, that's fine. It's actually terrible. We're not gonna survive this. And I don't remember my last save, to be honest.
Your wish?
Can she heal people? That's a no. Candace, you have to heal, which is terrible because we have like no healing items. This fight is hard. I'm seeing that. I just wish I knew my last save.
Your wish?
That'll show you.
Juhani takes care of this all by herself. Wow, I killed like one of them. Before everything went to hell. Yep, there we go. Wait, I haven't done any quick saves? When was my last real... I really didn't do a single quick save? Okay, autosave. Where does that take me? That's actually probably just like as I entered Yavin this time. Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Let me just switch my party out real quick. I can't. Okay, I have to walk back in. It is hot and miserable in here. More so than usual. It's fine. I'm gonna go talk to Jolie. No particular reason. I just want to. Hey, buddy.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Do you want to talk about the war now?
Not particularly.
I imagined. No time like the present?
I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nothing is private anymore, it looks like.
Uh-huh.
There's no escaping it, I guess. So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember.
Uh-huh. Are you going senile? I didn't ask about your wife, old man. Alright, what does your wife have to do with the war?
My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart.
She was
She
Qui-Gon
dragged me to the
Jinn's
capital and foiled 3 of my attempts
great-great-great-grandmother.
to escape prison. Oh, and that body.
Thank you. Thank you. I only put 3 greats on there when this takes place 4,000 years before the Phantom Menace. So a little more than great-great-great-grandmother. All right, the war.
Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukatas prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife.
She's too old. Qui-Gon isn't black. Do we know that his wife was black? Do we know what she looked like? So you disobeyed the Council, like I did. You disobeyed the Jedi Council. So you're saying you were an idiot. You disobeyed the Council like I did.
I did. I wasn't the first and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her. And she loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss. Better than anything I had known before or since.
No, Jolie's wife is just him in a dress. That's what happened.
Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden
Yep, I was
age.
waiting for this.
She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi.
I mean, she's right on
Join
that
her in
front.
Exar's war.
So she'd fall into the dark side. So you killed her, of course. She'd fall into the dark side?
I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to believe that of her. I had trained her myself. I loved her. I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me.
That's normal.
She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down.
That's normal.
It's a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her.
Ouch. So you killed her.
No. I
Okay.
had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it.
Sounds familiar. Seems like the Jedi don't like killing their helpless enemies. I don't think I could have either. She was a Sith then, right? You were a fool. I don't think I could have either.
But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me.
What
and I
happened
let
to her?
go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over.
They put you on trial?
I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance. she went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with a trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all.
Ah,
It was a
yes.
travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I?
Oh, absolutely. The Jedi are always fair and merciful. They gave me a second chance. They wiped my mind. That's not giving someone a second chance. It's not worthy of congratulations. I agree with you. They destroyed my mind after all. So that's the source of all this bitterness. They found you guilty. So you think you didn't deserve to be punished. Okay, yeah, I agree.
But I deserve to be tried. They found me innocent.
Oh,
Even though I
that's the
deserved
injustice.
every punishment and more, they let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me.
Well. Given a second chance without your consent, sure, this is true. Should have been happy you got off. I don't understand. No, I get it. He thinks he's super deserving of punishment. You did deserve compassion. For not killing your wife? You're gonna beat yourself up over that? No, I understand beating yourself up over it, but I feel like that's punishment enough.
For my pride? For my cowardice? Which do you think is the act more befitting a Jedi? They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself.
And you still believe love is worth the risk?
Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that surprise you? It is all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today.
This is fair. Ah, that was a lot that I unearthed. Do we go further than this? Yes. Yes, we do. This is a long one, and he doesn't have a quest of his own. That's so weird. Okay. Let's go back out and force myself through that terrible fight. Normally, I would do Jolie and Bastila. They really do just take one of your companions from you for the final stretch of the game. Oh, hi,
Yes?
Joey. I guess it has been a while, hasn't it? Okay, what should I give you? Master Speed, Master Valor, Stasis Field, Force Wave, Force Suppression. I'm gonna give Speed. Yeah. Does he get a power with every level up? Wait, that's 2 remaining powers. Wait, did I accidentally only give him 1 when I should have given him 2 on the last level up? That would be rather annoying. Does he get 2 every level up? Oh, there's 1 more. 1 more. Hey fellas, how you doing? Welcome to the jam. Leave, now. I think not human, not this time. I figured. Let's go to these boys for the start. I don't know which one I had him attack. Was it the one on the... No, that's not who I was aiming at. Video game. No, not whirlwind. Jason has wave. Okay, let's try master speed.
Yes.
Alright, everyone. Here we go. Jason, where are you? Jason. I can't see my cursor suddenly. This is a good time for this.
Sure.
Okay, there it is. I might actually go to another planet to buy more healing items when this inevitably doesn't work. Jason went down like instantly. Are you serious? That's fine. That's fine. And Jason, I think, is the only one with attacks that really affect, like, everyone. We still haven't even killed the one. We just killed the one. Holy shit, that damage. This is terrible.
Your wish?
5 double-digit hits in a row. Jesus fuck. This... I'm not getting through that without healing items, at least. Or luck. Healthy dosage of both. Let's give it one more try, just to see, just to have a laugh. This is way more trouble than it's worth.
What is
Jason blew up instantly.
What?
Jolie, where are you going? Thank you.
You will fall!
Because you never tried to... Should I just spam Force Wave as much as humanly possible to deal as much, like, instant damage as I can? That's 2 down. Okay, going better at least. Jolie has used up all of his force powers, though. That's why that happens.
Sure.
Get it.
Okay, he's down. Why is this one going so much better? What changed? How many are left? 3? Only 3. Juhani, who are you after? Let's go after him then.
Yes.
Why did you all go in different directions? I had you all aimed at the same one. This is how you die.
your
Get it hurt, I bet.
I still got it.
Jason! Jason! Turn! Turn! This way! Stop deciding, oh, they've got this.
That is what a Jedi can do.
He's down, okay.
Got it.
Juhani, this way.
Your wish?
I said this way. Whoa! Is that what Burst of Speed did?
What?
Oh, okay, that health isn't great.
Your wish?
Okay, he's down. Only the one. What changed this time? Holy fuck, you're gonna do it. I don't want to say that yet. But yes, it is looking like it.
That hurt, I bet.
That hurt, I bet. You actually have reason to say it this time. How do you have, like, all your force power left?
Yes?
All right, fellas, if we lose this, it'll be embarrassing.
Got it.
What changed? Those Trandoshan scum, they couldn't get more out of me, so they tried to kill me instead. I'm so shocked. The first 2 attempts, I couldn't get past 2 of them. Hopefully, I'll have time before they send someone else to investigate. Maybe rig their ship to take off somewhere else. Thank you for your help, at least. I know I couldn't have taken them on my own. I'll let you look at my special stash. It's the stuff I wasn't showing them. It won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. Okay, I don't know what to buy here. I feel too lazy to go through all of it. Okay, 100% immunity versus cold damage, and I don't have enough credits for that. 100% immunity versus 3 things, though. That's fantastic. Okay, let's first see if I can check their remains. An advanced med pack. Let him through! Thank you. That was far more than what I saw, I think. Maybe not far more, but more. Two more remains. Getting a lot of credits here, at least. Won't be enough for that suit, but more credits. So I take it there's no more content after this. Let's look at the weapons. Thomas, do you have any specific, like, recommendations? Upgrade item, lightsaber. Oh? That's 20,000. Origins has been lost. The legendary artifact known as the Heart of the Guardian was rumored to have been instrumental in the founding of the Guardian Order of Jedi. Nothing further is mentioned in any Jedi archive, but both Sith and Jedi whisper their own legends. According to the Jedi, the heart will appear in time of greatest turmoil and deliver the galaxy into salvation. Sith, however, believe it to be an object of their heritage, which will bring the galaxy under their dominion. Magnificently shaped lightsaber crystal of unknown composition. Lightsaber crystal moments. Are you saying that's what I should get? Or... Inconclusive results. Not being able to identify what mineral it's made out of. Suvam has even begun to wonder if it is a... You can get a bronze and a cyan lightsaber crystal that are both extremely powerful. Oh. So this is the bronze one, this is the cyan one. If you equip both, you're basically unbeatable. They look really cool since it's their own color. Solid. I have enough to buy this one and absolutely not the other. Look at my credits. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to buy both of them. But I would love to buy both of them. Item assembled by Suvam Tan from pieces found in the ruins of the Exarchon's temple. It resembles a lightsaber crystal, has the additional property of being able to radically alter the flow of energy that passes through it. Acts as a force focusing tool. You can sell shit. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this one. Did it buy it? Okay. Costs more than 950 credits. Do you still wish to buy? Since some party members' honesty moment are probably useless from this point on. That's fair, especially since their plot lines are finished. Oh boy, I'm broke. Make it your goal to buy both. Yeah. There is way more than I thought. I could. Well, these are worth nothing, but I'll sell those. Keldroma robes. Let's see if there's any robes that are better for Juhani that she could be wearing. Keldroma is the same with wisdom +2. What does he have? Don't have the prerequisites? He doesn't have Jedi defense. No, he does. Wait, what other prerequisite is there for this? Why can't he equip this? Jolie? After you go to the Starforge system, you will not be able to go back to other planets. I kind of guessed as much. Point of no return. He has Jedi defense, and advanced Jedi defense, and master Jedi defense. Why can't he equip the one? Restricted to light side. Oh. Oh, he's too neutral. I see. Bonus 5. Bonus 5, Dex +8. Yeah, I'm aware of that. What was I wearing? Oh, I guess I was wearing the Jedi Knight robe, and that was 2. Okay, I'll wear those. Shield disruptor, flamethrower. Mandalorian datapad. Mandalorian Ripper. I don't think I have. No, that was a lie. That was a lie. I was gonna say I don't think I have anyone who's using just pistols. It was the opposite. I don't think I have anyone that's using blasters instead of pistols. Sith Assassin Pistol. Oh, these are 2 different kinds. Or are they just... Wait, no. These are saying the same thing. Damage bonus, 1 to 10 Ion. Ion, 1 to 10 versus Droid. That's the same effect, isn't it? Geno Harridan Blaster. Karth's Blaster. Equip the bronze crystal so you can see. Okay, I will. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, no, wait. I can't upgrade from here. I'll do that after I sell all the things. Right? I need a workbench, don't I? It'd be nice to sort by value here. You have to do it on a workbench, yeah. Yeah. Powered light battle armor. When did I pick this up? There's a lot of these that I'm hesitant to sell because I haven't really been using the non-force companions a lot, and I don't know what to equip on some of them, but I guess I don't need to for a lot of them. Sell Bacchus Blade! No. That'd be hilarious, though. Zalbar, like, flips out on you. I feel a lot of lightsabers. 4 double blades. Oh, is that Bastilus yellow double blade? Did that stay with me? This is a lot here. Sith assault gun. Those I picked up a lot of. Yee, now you can buy Bofa. Yes. Thank God. That's Bastilus. Wonderful. I'm glad that stays in my... Everything I just sold him is in here. Mantle of the Force. Yep. Broke now. It's fine. Bye, guys. This is the wrong way. Wait, can I open these yet? Are these just here for looks? Can I not actually open them? I would guess so. On my way back. So now, what I have left is, finishing Juhani's quest. Finishing talking to Canderous. Do you have anything now?
Yeah, what do you...
No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done.
He says, hold on. He probably needs time to think about it and what it will mean for him. Does something trigger? Is there more? Or do I literally just have to wait and keep trying to talk to him? Where's my workbench? Why can't I find that? That's in, I think, the room Canderous is in. Yeah, here we go. Where is it? Or, oh no, it's right here. I think you just wait, okay. Heart of the Guardian, that is an interesting color. Attack bonus 3, energy bonus 2. Attack bonus 1, energy bonus 1, that's pointless. Attack bonus 2, energy bonus 3. Massive criticals! Blaster bolt deflection 7. I haven't been like damage bonus versus racial group. Droid, blah blah blah. I really haven't been messing with these secondary crystals like I should. I don't think I've tried upgrading my saber since I first got it, which is bad and dumb. This has a chance of stunning. I might go for that one. Racial group. Wait, did I not? Yes, okay. What was the other one? Stun. Yep. And then this one, mantle. Damage bonus versus dark side, yes. This one has massive criticals, sure. Ooh, that's neat looking. I like these. Thank you, I totally would have continued on without buying those. Almost certainly. So now let me talk to Jolie again, because he's the only one who's like consistently giving me new things. So when did you go to Kashyyyk?
Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. I spent quite some time wandering the galaxy.
Jedi just let you go? You're adventuring again, I take it. Let me guess, traveling from planet to planet, doing good deeds. Jedi just let you go?
Why wouldn't they? I had refused my promotion to Jedi. I was a Padawan who had left the Order, nothing more.
Okay.
I traveled from one civilized system to the next, never staying long. I don't even think I knew what I was searching for.
This is
It
fair.
wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who distrusted the Jedi after the war, or worse.
Worse? What could be worse? With good reason, I imagine. What could be worse than the war?
If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were looking at me with greed. I don't know how many thought they could make use of me for their own ends. I got so sick of the treachery and deceit. I left the civilized parts of the galaxy and headed instead for the uncivilized parts.
That is Eurocentrism. So that's when you went to Kashyyyk.
Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash-landed on Kashyyyk. The ship I was using was a rust bucket.
You survived a crash landing on Kashyyyk.
I'd taken some damage passing through an unexpected asteroid field, as I recall. But I wasn't completely without some systems. I could still guide her a bit when I crashed.
Okay.
It wasn't what I would call the smoothest landing, especially considering I ended up smack at the depths of the Shadowlands. But I lived.
And you never left. So why didn't you fix your ship and keep going?
I'm no mechanic. And besides, after you plunge nose first in the trunk of a 5-kilometer high tree, chances are you don't have much ship left.
That's fair. So you crashed and stayed.
Sure, why not? Seemed like an
Why
interesting
not?
place to spend a couple of decades exploring.
Why not stay for multiple decades in this place? You're completely insane, you know that? I'm very tempted. That one.
Ah, what do you know? I'd done enough wandering by that point, thank you very much. I felt at peace in the Shadowlands.
Alright, fair enough. How'd you survive?
That was a challenge at first. You've seen the kind of creatures that exist down
Star
there,
Wars.
and you missed the really big ones.
Star
I
Wars.
was still able to rely on the Force to keep me safe for the most part. The rest of the trick is keeping out of the way of most of the predators.
Couldn't have been easy.
No, that's true. Still, most of the creatures grew accustomed to me, and I to them. At least none of them ever heard of a Jedi.
And the Wookiees didn't mind your presence?
Oh, they did at first, oh yes. I can't say I was overly pleased to encounter a group of indigenous giant carpets either, I can assure you of that.
Ah. Did you fight them? You seemed on fairly peaceful terms with them. You could have ruled them, you know. Seemed on peaceful terms with them.
Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly didn't trust me at first.
You helped them?
When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost in the Shadowlands or attacked unexpectedly by the wildlife. I must say, for a while there, the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. Amusing, really. I set them straight eventually.
Alright. Why didn't you stop the slavery of the Wookiees then? Because he's one guy? Granted, so am I.
At first, when the slavers took to hunting down lone Wookiees in the fringes of the Shadowlands, I did my best to divert them. Later, when Shundar made his deal, I didn't see any point. I wasn't here to save them from their own sad follies, after all.
That's sort of a bad justification. Oh, they did this to themselves. I shouldn't. Sounds like you enjoyed being a god. Wasn't it all a bit primitive for you? Those are both bad answers. First one.
Nonsense. I had no idea that's what they were thinking for a long time. I just thought they were being friendly neighbors, leaving fruit and such for me. Later, when I started to understand some of their grunting, I realized they would say prayers to the Hairless One before descending into the forest.
Oh, Hairless One.
I used to have plenty of hair, I tell you. Well, at any rate, it took a few bruises, but I set the record straight.
A few bruises.
I traveled to Rookwaro and met with the chieftain in front of everyone. Freyr swatted at me just to see if I was real. I was real, and while it was a light swat, Wookiees are terribly strong. I was knocked out cold for a day.
Dear God.
Wookiees all thought it was quite funny.
Wasn't it all a bit primitive for you? I have to ask this?
Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good to devote my time to helping people and living simply.
I respect that. And you didn't receive any news from the outside?
What can I say? I did it all for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees.
The Wookiees.
The Wookiees!
Okay, maybe I needed some time on a quiet and remote planet, but if you ever need a friend, an incredibly strong hairball isn't a bad call.
You are a very strange old man. You sound quite fond of them.
I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of gardeners, they have developed quite interestingly.
Gardeners?
You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an agricultural planet.
Oh, yeah.
Wookiees were made for a reason, or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a long time to develop that opinion, so don't argue with me.
Yeah, that
At
sounds
any
about
rate,
right.
We should be moving along, don't you think? If you sat around this long in the Shadowlands, attack would eat you.
Okay, how much more do we have there? Wow, he is a wealth of dialogue. Okay, so I already checked on Candace,
Yeah,
right?
what do you-
Yeah, there's nothing.
You're
Okay, cool. I hear thunder. Outside? Or here? I don't hear anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm 23 minutes past when I should anyway. But once we're back, I'm going to, I think, just fly somewhere and hope to God that I can trigger the Zor quest. So, let me save real quick. Alright, I will, see you in a second. By which I mean like 3 minutes. And we'll be back to more Knights of the Old Republic. Alright, see you in a bit. It's been a smidge longer than a second. Welcome back. Cade is making mac and cheese, and he's going to bring me mac and cheese on stream. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. Since Jake is streaming, I think I'm gonna wrap up the Zor quest, and then that'll be it. I think probably one more Jolie discussion, but yeah, I'm on my way out. Candace and Juhani again. Oh wait, I'm still on Yavin. I need to fly somewhere. You cannot cancel from this screen. You have to leave. It doesn't let you stop leaving the Ebon Hawk. Who made video games? Who let these exist? Oh my, I clicked out of the thing. Damn Gizka. What? What? You hear me walking around, right? I'm supposed to be on the Ebon Hawk right now. I'll just reload from before the break. This game's a little janky. It's a little wacko. Let's go to Manon. It's not Manon.
Incoming fighters.
Well, didn't actually get any. We have no music. Game is acting up suddenly. I'm gonna do a restart after I'm through with this, I think. Yeah, no music. This is a smidge awkward. No music, just the sirens of my death. Come on, one left. One left. Your names are identical colors, by the way. It's really great. Okay, I was pretty sure I was gonna lose that, so that's nice. I'm gonna save and give me a second to restart this game. Yeah, the cursor disappeared when I went to the menu screen. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not supposed to be on the face cam screen mid-stream. That's a start of stream thing. Ugh. Okay. Where are we? Here we are. Welcome back again. Cool. Let's move. We are on Manon now. Presumably. I keep taking the long way around to outside. Like, I always make sure to pass through Candace's room. No real reason. But I do it anyway. These two have ended up, I think, the companions I've traveled with the most as a pair, just because, I've spent so long, like, trying to get their quests to activate and get through them. So let me just walk around the Ebon Hawk a bunch. Left for a bit to switch devices. Epic. Welcome back. What are you wielding now? Where's Big Chungus? Not here. Switch back. I guess I should, like, walk out real quick, because the messenger I met in the hallway back when Karth's quest started, so. That's my Selkath voice. I saw someone say that their strategy is just to, like, go between cells over and over. I might try doing that one. Just because I know that I got Karth's quest on my way back to the Ebon Hawk. There's just a dude vibing around. It's Zor, I found him. No, it's a Republic soldier. That's a load of nothing. What does it take to start this quest? Let me look up and see if there's, like, hold on. Zor quest. How do I find Zor? He usually shows up the second time on either Manon or Korriban. Where does Zor attack? Okay, this just says, like, hop from planet to planet. We'll keep going, I guess. I imagine it's less glitched and more just supposed to be random to prevent it from happening like 4 seconds after he initially threatens you. But that means if it's all you have left to do, like me, then we're gonna be here a while. Just a tad. Here he comes. Come in. Hi, Cade.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Thomas says I should hold you hostage. Hi, Cade.
Hi, Cameron.
Realized I had chocolate caked on my finger from a protein bar. Hi, Cade.
Hi, Cameron.
You have any funnies? You want to give him the funnies?
I don't have any funnies. Although I did bring mac and cheese.
Oh, the way you said it's kind of funny. Does that count as a funny?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Okay, you filled your funny quota for the day. You can go now.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye, Cade. Is that satisfactory? Mac and cheese. Which I guess I'm just eating on stream now. Because the alternative is eat it cold. Which would be fine. But fresh is better. So am I basically doing the right thing by walking around the Ebon Hawk? Oh, like, you can tell what I'm doing. I'm going between the cells, and each time I get back to the Ebon Hawk, I just walk around it just in case that triggers it. Is there something different I should be doing? Ah! 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 Get off the cell cast, man! Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Neat. Good game. Very good game. Toward the late game, it's had this really weird mix of like everything getting so much better while also getting like way worse, particularly on the programming end. Or maybe it's just that the problems have always been there, and it's just, well, some of the problems have always been there, but they're just way more noticeable now, just because I've been playing this for 50 hours now. I don't know. One of you should tell me a story. Where are things getting better for you? I actually think Kashyyyk was probably the one where like overall I was like, where I first was like, this is getting good. I just like the slavery subplot a lot. But yeah, Manon, Korriban, and Kashyyyk have all been really, really good. Then I'm gonna play KOTOR 2, and then I'm gonna be one of those fellas who's like, KOTOR 1 is garbage. KOTOR 2's where it's at. Don't even bother with KOTOR 1. I'm gonna give this 2 more tries, and then I'm gonna fly to Korriban and see if that changes anything. I mean, the whole game's been good. There hasn't been like a... It's less this is getting good and more it just like ramped up a lot. Like Terrace was well done. I liked Terrace a lot. And I liked Tatooine a lot. Tatooine just felt like way more low-key than the other planets, if that makes sense. Because that one's just kind of, go to this cave, and it just happens to be there. Whereas, you gotta do a bit more to be on your way, on the other planets. And the side quests on Tatooine, I don't think were as good. Like, Tatooine didn't have like one specific like overall. Our power went out. Oh, good. Great. That's wonderful. What's your favorite planet? I'm not sure. It might be Manon. I don't know. I liked Korriban a lot. Korriban felt shorter than the others. Maybe that's just because I kind of... Is that cereal? It's mac and cheese. Oh, you missed Cade coming in here. I'm sorry. You missed Cade. He brought me mac and cheese. Okay, I'm gonna walk around it one more time, and then I'm gonna fly to Korriban. What about least? Probably Dantooine. It was the least, like, realized as a full planet, I feel. In that it was kind of just, here's the temple, and then there's just fields. And you just wander for a bit, with 2 buildings in the middle. Not that it was bad. Again, every planet's been good. Yavin's been the closest to bad, and that's only because, like, it's clear afterthought DLC thing. It's just a means to equipment. The content itself wasn't worth much. Okay, we're flying to Korriban. What would you say your least favorite is, Thomas? Am I gonna get attacked again? No, cool. Storm's getting stronger. This is a bruh moment. Just thunder and lightning, no rain. Good. All right, fellas, let's get attacked, please. God. It only happens if you're traveling with only Juhani. Probably Kashyyyk, really? Okay. Find it funny then that that was the one where I was like, yep, this is the time. This is when it gets real great. Okay, yeah, I just had got a huge ass thunderclap. Good, wonderful. I'm gonna thunderclap those cheeks. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is fun. This is great. I'm enjoying this. No! Dropped a piece. Ah! Korriban is is the one that takes the longest to like walk into another cell and come back. So Donnie, if you can't tell, what I'm trying to get to happen is Zor, that slaver who tried to buy Juhani years ago, I'm trying to get him to show up. He threatened us. So now it's just like go between planets and like roam around the Ebon Hawk a bunch. I guess if there was any time for Cade to just bring me mac and cheese to eat on stream, this would be the time, because there's less dialogue to read. No dialogue to read at all. This is okay. This is fine. Ah! How do I get this fucko to show up? Honestly. Hey, Canderous.
Yeah, what are you...
Nope, nothing.
You're...
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, the next cell is really far from this. Pretty much every other planet. It's like right there. Love Kemp dipping down to eat mac and cheese and continually glancing up to see if anything changes. That was more to make sure that since I was running in a circle that I wasn't just like hitting the walls over and over. But mood, he says about himself. Dude, I'm angry. That's a mood. He does not want to show up. I like how in universe right now, Jason Kimry is just like walking, he's literally pacing back and forth, waiting for someone to attack him, trying to goad him out into attacking. I have nothing better to do. I know you're following me, please come out. Is there something I'm missing here? How to get Zor to show up. You can use the save editor to set his ambush value to 1. Then he'll show up, I guess. Kodor Zor bug. Oh, hey, there's the rain. Finally. Zor won't fight Juhani. This is bizarre. Okay, I'm not finding any help. I guess I'm doing the right thing and there's no other options. It just thundered for me too. Now we can have sex. Oh my god, wait for me. Finally! God smiles upon us this day. I haven't heard thunder, it's probably happened. Thunk. Hey Candrace, got anything?
Yeah, what do you...
No. Hey Juhani, I know you have nothing, but you got anything?
My Cathar blood.
You got anything? You got anything? Hey,
My Cathar.
does your Cathar blood seethe?
My Cathar.
Hey Juhani.
Cathar.
I'm flying to Anon now. Someone said they have more poo-poo stinky baby. You really like that video, don't you? Are we getting attacked? No, thank God. Alright. More Cade's reading of the phrase. That's what I was thinking. That's my favorite video. My favorite clip on the internet of all the internets. I saw a couple things saying, do the Zor quest as quickly as possible and then this bug won't happen. Then I saw others saying, no, wait till after the Leviathan. Does he show up before the Leviathan? What? Cade, it was a Donkey Kong Country Returns stream, right? Someone asked, are you a poo-poo stinky baby? And Cade read it. Are you a poo-poo stinky baby? What's your ETA, do you think? I'm probably gonna stop in like 10 minutes if this quest doesn't happen. Right now I am, walking, right now I'm just walking around waiting for a quest to trigger. It's literally, it's the last quest I have, I'm pretty sure, before the end game. And it just won't trigger. I'm literally just walking around waiting for someone to attack me. So if that doesn't happen in 10 minutes, I guess I'll stop. I also like how estimated time of arrival is being used as for when a Twitch stream will end. By the way, oh god. ETD, estimated time of departure. Yeah, that's a different one. I guess that one makes more sense. Reddit. What are these? This is not mind-numbing at all. This is fun, engaging gameplay. I'm actually glad this quest is bugged, because then I wouldn't get to experience this bliss. Strip me of my belongings and beat me up. Zor can do that once he spawns. I'm gonna have to edit the VOD and like just put a note whenever I first start trying to grind for this and say, but don't watch the rest of it. He never spawns. And it's not like there's any commentary worth anything. I'm literally eating mac and cheese on stream while doing this. Zor, baby. Please. Or if he spawns, just fast forward with the Benny Hill theme. This is also fair. This boy's a flake. He's not showing up for our duel date. See, I wish that like that explanation could work in canon, but no, he's just not ambushing me. So my character's actions make no sense right now because again, I'm just pacing around hoping to be attacked because I have nothing better to do. That is what Revan is doing right now. At least next stream I'll have the quests wrapped up. Hopefully. Is that Star Wars Aliens Be Like clip from me earlier doing the... That was normal on my throat. I have no pain, or tingles, or anything. Churn me.
Are you ready, butter boy?
That was the worst thing I've ever called you. It's the margarine man! I'm out of mac and cheese, so now this isn't fun anymore. Now I'm just sad. Butter.
Oh. Oh God.
Churning lots of butter. Raised a barn on Monday. Soon I'll raise a nutter. Think you're really righteous? Think you're pure of heart? Well, you know, I'm a million times as humble as thou art. I thought I knew that song a little better. I got a couple words wrong there. Rip. Oh no, I don't know every word to Amish Paradise. What is wrong with me? What? Okay, I lost Wazd for a second there. We're at the 2-hour mark. How long have I been just roaming? I guess it's not total loss. I did do Yavin today. But what else did I do? I talked to Jolie a lot. That's what happened. Physically sickening me right now for not knowing every lyric to a Weird Al parody. Split yourself in half. Donovan, what did you send me? Okay, I'm gonna do one more round since we're at the 2-hour mark. Do one more round, then I'm gonna talk to Jolie, and then then it'll be it. So probably like 5 more minutes at least. 10 more at most. It definitely won't be 10 more minutes. Unless Zor happens to spawn right here. If that happens, then we're continuing. I don't know if Jake's here right now. If he's not, if someone would mind telling him, probably 5 more minutes. Sent to Jake and you, Cam. Oh boy. Juhani, what did you get caught on? Just wait here for a second. It's gonna be a little more than 5 minutes. Thomas, you spoiled it. Don't worry, I won't read it. Oh, I just read it. Doing a Pogger's face? When did I do a Pogger's face? With the caption, me when nostalgia critic meet Big Chungus. Please post that to the community. Please, God. So when you made the cellcast noise, I kinda guessed. Alright, let's get back on the Ebon Hawk. We're gonna talk to Jolie and then that'll be it for the stream. Hey Candace, you have anything? No.
Your choice.
I'm gonna have to figure out what the triggers are for that too. Or if it literally is just time. I passed Jolie. Buddy! Buddy!
Got something on your mind, do you?
Thomas took a screenshot. You share it. So if you like Kashyyyk so much, why'd you want to leave?
Are we back to that again?
Yeah, it's been like 4 minutes. Been a little longer than that. What if Linkara ran at you from the computer screen? If Find it hard to believe you left the Wookiees just for some adventure. I want a reason why I shouldn't just drop you off somewhere. Am I really all that interesting to you? Find it hard to believe you left the Wookiees just for some adventure.
What's the best way for me to approach this? Perhaps it's time for a little story.
Oh boy. Oh no, not another story! Couldn't you just answer the question for once? Forget I asked anything, I refuse to listen. There's no, like, I can't just be receptive to the story. Couldn't you just answer the question for once?
You just keep quiet there, you.
Oh, I love him.
I have to put up with all your busybody questions, haven't I? Well, now you listen to a story, damn it. Where was I? Oh, yes, the story. You almost made me forget about it. Nice try, but I'm not that old just yet. Now then, a young man sees a terribly venomous snake in his small village. Nervous, he watches the snake carefully until it leaves. The young man follows the snake into the forest. He clears the branches out of its path and helps it over obstacles. He even works to keep it fed.
This is a very long story. It's been like 4 sentences, buddy.
Shush! Many nights pass, and still the young man continues to follow the snake. He even follows it into the sands of the great desert. In the desert, the snake eventually grows hungry. It turns and bites the young man, its poison quickly working its way into his system. Finally, curious, the snake looks at the boy as he lays dying and asks, "Why were you foolish enough to follow me all the way out into the desert?" The boy looks back and replies, "Did I follow you? I thought I was leading you away from everyone else." And then he died.
Am I supposed to be the snake?
Well, now, that's what I wanted to see for myself.
You're saying you're frightened of me. It's a long way to come just to risk dying. He did know I was Revan, right? Did he come to keep me on the right path? Are you saying you're frightened of me?
The real question is whether or not I'm as frightened as I should be, isn't it? I've told you before that you have a destiny before you. This does not mean, however, that your future is already written. They are not the same thing. You have the choice of which direction you take your destiny in. More than engine sucking and/or certainly. But
Engine sucking.
Choice. So far, you've chosen to take the lighter path. Can you stay that course, even through the challenges ahead? We'll have to wait and see.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not here to judge you or tell you which path to take. I'm here ready to offer you my help, should you ask for it. I do that because I think it's important. More important than remaining in my home and pretending the galaxy doesn't exist. That's why I'm here.
Alright. This is fair. I'd prefer you were safe elsewhere. But I don't need you, really. You're wasting your time. Thank you.
I'm rather glad I came too, really. You're a fine young lad.
Aww.
I hope things turn out well for you. Now then, I've chatted enough for one lifetime. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
I take it that is a complete quest. That is it. No more talking to Jolie Bindo. No more playing Joker Bingo. Alright, cool. In that case, what do we have left for next time? Most of these I can't actually do. Pazak Rules isn't even a quest. Mandalorian Weapons Cache I can't do. Joggy's Challenge, I gotta talk to Candace about a million years from now. Threat from Zor, I am trying to get to start. Quest for the Starforge, we're not gonna start next time, almost certainly. Unless these manage to take a very short time. Code of the Sith I can't turn in. So, the only 2 quests we have left, really, are Juhani and Candace's companion quest. As far as I know, Candace's is just speaking to him, and that will just come with time. And Juhani, we gotta get Zor to spawned. So next stream, we will be wandering around the Ebon Hawk on many a planet until this boy finally spawns. So, thank you for joining me. Next time I will... Oh, I'm gonna read this chat. What if Nostalgia Critic busted into your home and broke your kneecaps and reviewed your last breaths on Channel Awesome? Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I come in my sofa so you don't have to. We don't have to come in our sofas or don't have to come in his sofa? Important question. Okay, next time we're gonna try and complete 2 quests that just do not want to trigger for me. So next one's gonna be probably the most pointless and wandering filled stream of them all, but it has to happen. So that's what life will be. Let me go ahead and save. And with that, I guess I don't need to raid Jake because he is he started? Let me look. Did anyone tell Jake when I said I had like 5 minutes left? Well, he didn't start, so. Alright. Let me go ahead and text him that I'm finished. Okay. In that case, thank you, nerds, for joining me. Next time, we will be wandering aimlessly. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, pals.